Hello everyone, welcome back to Developers and Coders Club NIT Agartala's YouTube channel. Today we will discuss Codeforces round 906, Division 2, first problem, Doremy's Paint 3. So let's take a look at the problem statement. An array b1 to bn of positive integer is good if all the sums of two adjacent elements are equal to the same value. That is, if b1 plus b2 is equals to b2 plus b3 and so on, b3 plus b4 and so on. If they are equal, then the array will be considered as good. So now Doremy has an array A of length n. Now Doremy can permute its element however she wants. Determine if she can make the array good. If it is possible, we will simply print yes. If it's not, then we will print no. So let's see how we have the inputs. Firstly, we have input of t, that is the test cases. Secondly, the integer n, that is the size of array. Third, the array itself. Okay. So if it is possible, we'll print yes. If it's not, then we'll print no. So for this, let's take an example as, let's say we have some target as k is equals to 4. And let us create our own array. Okay. Our own array. So what are the possible ways we can create our own array with positive elements? Importantly, positive elements. So we can create an array like 0. So if it's our own array, so we can take our first element as 0. Second, what element should we take for k is equals to 4? There's only one option, that is to take 4. Then we can take 0, then 4 and so on. Secondly, we can take first element as 1, then second element will be 3, then 1, then 3 and so on. Then we can take first element as 2, then again 2, then 2 and so on. Now there is no other possible case, like yes, we can take as 3, 1 or 4, 0, but basically this will be the elements. So from here what we come to know is that for having adjacent element sums equal, there are only two possible cases, that is to have two unique elements in first two cases and to have one unique element. So basically, if my array contains unique elements greater than 2, unique element greater than 2, so simply I can never have a good array, so I'll simply say no. Okay, as given in this test case. So we have here 1, 1, 4, 5, we have 3 unique elements, so we'll simply print no. Okay, so now if I have only one unique element, let's say 0, 0, 0 or 1, 1, 1, then every time unique adjacent sum will have same sum. So what we are going to do in this is, we can simply say yes, we will have a good array. So we can simply print yes. That is in this test case. In this test case, we have all the elements equal. That is, we only have one unique element, so we'll simply print yes. Now we are only left with this case if we have two unique elements. So let's see for two unique elements. So we can have examples like, for two unique element, can have example like 2 and 3. Then and this. Okay, so for this we can arrange the array like 2, 3, 2, 3 and 2. For this there is no possible such way. Okay, if I arrange it like this, or there is no such possible way to generate a good array. In this case we can arrange it like this. Okay, so in these two cases we will have a good array, but not in this cases. So from here what we observe is, if we have two unique elements, we will run a counter of storing the number of unique elements, like this one counter cnt1 and cnt2. So here CNT1 will be 3 and here it will be 2. In this case CNT1 will be 2 and here it will be 2. So what we observe here is, if the difference of the two counter, that is the modulus difference of the two counter, is equal to 0, let's say it is equal to 0 or 1, that is in this case here the counter is the difference is 1 and in this case difference is 0. If it is so, then we can have a good array, so we will print yes, and in all the other cases we will have no, we will print no. Okay, like in this case, what will be the difference here? This is 4, this is 1, so the difference will be 3. So in any other cases we will simply print no. So let's see how we are going to code this. So the code looks like, firstly we will take the input of test cases, and then we will take input of size of array, the array, then we will have a set for storing the unique elements. We will have two counters, CNT1 and CNT2. We'll take input, we'll insert the elements in the set, and then if the size is greater than 2, which I said like for 3 or anything greater than 2, we will simply say no. If size is equal to n, yes, the answer will be always yes. And for only we are left with one case, that is for size equals to 2, that is 2 unique elements. Then if let's say if I have an array containing 2 equal elements, so how it's going to, and it is sorted, okay, it is sorted, so how it is going to look? It might going to look like this. So in every case we can say that the first element will not be equal to the second element. Okay, so what I did here is, if any of the element is equal to first element, that is like this is equal to first element, so the counter CNT1 will increase by 1. This is equal to the first, CNT1 will increase by 2. And if any element is equal to the last element, that is this is, then this element is equal to this last element, then CNT2 will increase by 1, then 2, this both are equal, and then 3. So if these are equal, then we will count it, and if the difference, if they are equal, like if the difference is 0 or if the difference is 1, we will print yes, otherwise no. So let's run the code. So yes, it works. Thank you.